Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome back to Wrestling News CC, your go-to source for all the biggest, most jaw-dropping stories coming out of the WWE universe. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of the latest and greatest updates from the world of professional wrestling. Today's story is one of the most shocking and game-changing twists we've seen in a long time. Just when we thought we had seen it all, WWE's own Triple H made an unprecedented decision that has sent shockwaves through the industry. He fired Gunther after a brutal assault on Jimmy Uso that left him in critical condition. This is an act that has changed everything. It's left us questioning the futures of two of WWE's most iconic names and wondering how this could impact the entire landscape of the company. In this video, we'll break down everything that happened, from the build-up to the attack, to Triple H's shocking decision, and the aftermath that is still unfolding. Grab your popcorn because this is a story you won't want to miss. Let's dive in. Setting the stage, Gunther's rise and the USO family. Before we dive into the chaos, let's take a quick look at the background. Gunther, known for his dominant reign as the Intercontinental Champion, has been one of the most feared and respected superstars in WWE over the past year. His cold, calculating demeanor, combined with his technical wrestling prowess, made him a force to be reckoned with. Meanwhile, the USO family has been at the center of WWE's most successful storylines for years. From their days as part of the Bloodline, with Roman Reigns as the undisputed champion, to their own tag team excellence, Jimmy and Jey Uso have long been WWE stalwarts. But in recent months, Jimmy has found himself caught in a whirlwind of drama, family politics, and shifting alliances. As Gunther's reign grew more dominant, tensions within the Bloodline started to boil over. With Jimmy Uso's uncertain position within the faction, and his growing frustrations, could it be that Gunther's rise to power had unintended consequences for Jimmy? Let's fast forward to the fateful night that would change everything. The assault, a brutal attack on Jimmy Uso. It all began on a shocking episode of WWE SmackDown. Jimmy Uso, who had been involved in a heated rivalry with Gunther, was set to take on the ring general in a one-on-one match that was sure to be a barnburner. Fans were buzzing with anticipation, knowing that both men were at the top of their game. But what happened next was beyond anyone's expectations. After a heated exchange outside the ring, Gunther snapped. In an act of pure aggression, Gunther blindsided Jimmy Uso with a brutal powerbomb onto the steel steps, leaving the WWE Universe in shock. The impact was sickening, and you could hear the collective gasp from the crowd as they realized just how serious the situation had become. Medical personnel rushed to check on Jimmy, and it quickly became clear that this wasn't just another match-ending injury. Jimmy was in critical condition, and his future in the ring was suddenly uncertain. Now, this is where things take a sharp turn. Gunther's attack on Jimmy Uso wasn't just a one-off incident. It was a calculated assault, a personal attack that had far-reaching consequences. Jimmy's family, the Usos, and specifically his twin brother Jey Uso, were livid. This wasn't just about a title or a match. This was personal, and it set the stage for a series of confrontations that would change the WWE landscape forever. Triple H's decision, a shocking firing. Triple H in the ring. As the WWE Universe was still reeling from the attack, the big question on everyone's mind was, what would WWE do next? Enter Triple H, the mastermind behind so many incredible storylines in WWE's history. And, just as he had done in the past, the game wasn't about to let this fly under the radar. In an unscheduled segment on the following episode of Monday Night Raw, Triple H stepped into the ring with a serious expression on his face. The crowd, uncertain of what was about to happen, fell silent. The weight of the moment was palpable. And then, Triple H dropped the bombshell. He announced that Gunther was being fired from WWE effective immediately. Crowd reacts. This decision shocked the entire WWE universe. Gunther, the reigning Intercontinental Champion, was fired for his actions. But why? What led Triple H to make such a dramatic move? Was it just about the assault on Jimmy, or was there more beneath the surface? Why did Triple H fire Gunther? The fallout. Let's break down the reasoning behind Triple H's decision. Gunther had been an unstoppable force in WWE for months. But in the world of professional wrestling, actions have consequences, especially when they involve a beloved family like the Usos. Triple H has always been about respect, loyalty, and discipline. Gunther's brutal attack on Jimmy Uso wasn't just a violation of unwritten wrestling rules, it was a clear message that Gunther had crossed a line. Triple H couldn't allow this kind of behavior to go unpunished, especially when it involved one of WWE's most prominent families. But here's the twist, Gunther wasn't just fired. He was suspended indefinitely, with the possibility of a future return. Triple H's words were clear: you don't put your hands on the family and expect to walk away unscathed. Gunther's actions have consequences. But the door's always open for redemption, if he's willing to earn it. But this decision has major implications for both Gunther and the USO family. The USO family in crisis, what's next for Jimmy and Jay? With Jimmy Uso left in critical condition, the USO family is now facing an uncertain future. Jimmy, who was the victim of this shocking assault, now finds himself at the center of a storyline that could change his career forever. Will he be able to recover in time to rejoin the action? Or is this the end of an era for one of WWE's most beloved tag teams? And what about Jey Uso? We've seen the emotional toll the Bloodline story has had on him, and with Jimmy injured and Gunther removed from the picture, what will Jey do next? Will he stay loyal to the family, or will he strike out on his own, seeking revenge for his brother's brutal assault? What's next for Gunther? Redemption or fallout? Now, let's shift focus to Gunther. Fired by Triple H, but not gone for good, the question remains, what's next for him? Gunther has always been a dominant figure in WWE, and despite his firing, his reputation and raw talent cannot be denied. Will he take time off to reassess his actions, or is there a plan for his return? One thing is for sure, Gunther's story in WWE is far from over. Whether he returns as a fan favorite or a heel, the WWE Universe is watching closely. Triple H's decision has opened the door for future twists in this story, and Gunther's path forward will certainly be one worth following. The fallout and future implications. So, there you have it. In an unprecedented series of events, Triple H has fired Gunther following his brutal attack on Jimmy Uso, sending shockwaves throughout WWE. The future is uncertain for both men, but the fallout from this shocking storyline is only just beginning. As fans, we can only wait to see what happens next. Will Gunther return to WWE? Will Jimmy and Jey Uso continue their reign as one of the most powerful families in professional wrestling? Or will this event mark the end of a chapter for both Gunther and the Usos? One thing is for certain, WWE is never short of drama, and this latest twist has left us all on the edge of our seats. Thanks for tuning in to Wrestling News CC. Be sure to subscribe for more updates, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think was right in this situation, Triple H or Gunther? What does the future hold for the USO family? Let's get the discussion started. But wait, there's so much more to discover. Click on the next video right here, shown on the screen, for more exclusive insights, reactions, and all the latest happenings in the wrestling world. You won't want to miss it. Every click helps us grow and brings you more amazing content. So please, don't leave just yet, join us for the next video and keep the wrestling conversation going. Thank you for being part of our community. Goodbye for now.